Hey guys, Robert and Ryan again for ADCS, Accurate Defense for Contemporary Situations. Today in the system we're going to be trying out a few different scenarios. One of the most part is what happens when you have that southpaw fighter. That means that the fighter you're fighting has their weak hand or their jabbing hand here, and it can do lacrosse or knockout. This is most average street fighter type of fighting. So again, in this system, it's working on being the aggressor. If you're in a fighting situation, you want to make sure that you're going to attack. You don't have to wait for this hit to try to catch it in the air. Most likely you'll get hit. So in this case, I'm going to be the street fighter. Ryan's going to be defending. And when I mean defending, he already knows he's in the situation where this hand is going to come in to hit. So first thing is neutralize the lead hand. That's what's going to get in his way. Then he can attack. Now you'll notice in a lot of videos and a lot of different martial arts, when they're doing these kind of attacks, they'll do this. And he'll attack and he'll look amazingly fast. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that the flow is in a real sense type of fighting. At this point, he's got control. He blocks his head, and he can move in. We train in the majority of Wing Chun, so that means his hands train so close that they can move constantly, whether he wants to do damage to the face, work the body, or just get me down on the ground with a trap. But once again, lead hand here, he gets control. Now the reverse side, right side, right side. So now we talk a lot about Wing Chun. So a lot of it is how our hands are open. You'll see that in a lot of classical type of martial arts, Wing Chun has their hands that are wide open or pointed out. However it is, in this system we want to have basically one thing is keeping your hands vertical. The more horizontal they get, more chances you have of opening your ribs or your face to get hit. Constantly in this system is when we go to fight, his hands are always vertical, up and down. It gets really hard to try to hit him as I'm coming here, no matter what. Now, we have an attack system, it's called a shield, where when he's coming in, again, he is vertical, protects himself, and he can actually attack. Now, again, if I was fighting or punching him, in going slow, doesn't matter. His hands flow where it's hard for me to get in. In this system, we basically train for two things. Two hands follow two hands. It's easy for him not to get hit. The more he stays vertical, less chances I have when I'm attacking him, he stays in control. Vice versa. Now, just so you get an idea of how this all flows, we're going to demonstrate, we'll go slow to see how our hands flow with Wing Chun. So, as we're attacking here, and this is almost what we do for our sparring sessions. So, a lot of it is how our hands are flowing. Everything stays vertical, but you'll find it beats just going into this with no plan, no direction, and you save a lot of energy. As the punches are coming, after a while, you'll see that when you have no plan, no strategy, all you're doing is trying to hurt this person. And at the end, he's doing all the damage he's thinking, he's got a plan, and his plan is short-range fighting. Most fighting, you'll see, is this. You can always tell somebody who's not really sure of how they fight when they're doing this. If this fighter has to chase this person around the ring, wherever you're sparring, training, your skills are not really quite as effective as you'd like them to be. And the second part is you're doubting yourself too much. There's enough to go when you attack, you retreat, and then you attack. But if you're waiting around for that magic moment, mentally you start losing ground. That means this person is in lead and in charge of this whole fight, and it almost breaks your mentality down that you're thinking you can only punch if he allows you to punch or hit. So as me and him get going and I'm doing punching, he reverses it. Now, as you'll see more and more, when I attack him, he knows when to retreat, he knows when to attack. He knows that basically, if he is thinking, he's my shadow. If I'm coming too aggressively, and our system shows that we have constant fighting in motion, he knows to defend. Once this person stops or slows down here, that's when there is no stopping in this type of system. So basically the ADCS system is a constant flowing on whether you're doing the punching. If this guy is coming in here attacking and he pauses, I'm not going to just keep charging, because that means that this guy can constantly put more power and straight. So as he pauses, then I want to have constant contact. Then I can attack, and if I feel the aggression coming back in, defend, reverse, and if he pauses, doesn't mean I pause. So the whole system is constantly keep going, not only for attack, but constant contact can get you to break this person down. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm Robert,
Ryan,
and we're from the ADCS, Accurate Defense for Contemporary Situations. Keep in tune, we'll keep putting more videos out there. Thank you.